What's going on, guys? In this episode of Warzone with Nukah, we're going to do things a little bit different from here on out. So in the other 4 episodes, it was kind of just like my raw clips put together. There was really no ground to it, and I kind of wanted to do something different and unique. So I came up with this. And tell me how you guys feel about this in the comment section. This is still new to me. I'm pretty interested in how it's going to turn out, and I hope you guys are too. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take you guys through my clips, literally step by step, draw it out, tell you guys what's going through my head, why I'm thinking, what I could have done better. I could have gotten them like another kill. I could have avoided a gunfight I didn't need to take. I could have like actually survived. You know, there's a lot of different things that could have happened that I could have done better that I think will make me a better player, and I want to talk about those things. I want to bring those out, you know, announce the elephants in the room, and I think it would make all of us better players, and there's really no downside to it. So go ahead and hop right in. Start off the first clip. I just want to take you guys through it. We'll go slow. I'm still getting used to drawing and everything on here, and sometimes it kind of glitches out, so just bear with me if there's any issues. So let's get right into it. Okay, so right here I just heard a res pop. I'm just gonna go ahead and start off. I just heard a res pop. Instant. I'm already thinking there's 2 guys here, right? At least. Maybe he had a self this early in the game, but we just landed. I already have 2 teammates down, and I don't even think this guy's around me. Yeah, he's not. I don't see him anywhere on the mini-map. And these are kind of old clips too, so it's gonna refresh my brain just a little bit as well. But we're gonna go through pretty much all of the clips that I have on my PC, which is a lot, so let's get to it. Okay, so right here, I'm just sound whoring. I'm just waiting to see what I can find just off of hearing people, you know? I hear another kid running around me. I'm pretty sure he's below me, and I also see there's kids fighting right here on the minimap. So I'm not really too worried about that. I'm still focusing on these kids that just popped the res, okay? That is my main thing right now. Pop a deady, okay? As soon as I see this door open, I grab this deady, or hear it, I'm sorry. I grab the deady, walk around the corner, instantly you'll see that I pop it right here, right? There's no need to rush this right here. There's no need. All I do is pre-fire it, just pre-aim. That's it. No need to make it harder on yourself. So as soon as I saw that guy jump out, I ran away because I knew he wasn't going to hear my footsteps whenever I ran back. So that's why I did this ego chow and then came back right here and then engaged. I felt like it'd be a better gunfight than going just straight 1v2 right there, even though it was possible. He may have been low. I don't even remember, but still, just why not make it easier on yourself? That's my main thing here. So he goes down. We're gonna go ahead and finish these 2 kids, and then I'm actually gonna take you guys back right there. Let's see this again. We'll watch this full. Okay, so right here, you'll see, whenever I slide by, I peek this kid. That's the whole point of what I'm doing. And the reason that I do not engage this is, yeah, like he's not ADSing at me, I'm not ADSing at him, so it's kind of a fair gunfight. I could hit his slide cancel, you know, kind of do something with this, but it's not worth it. That's what you guys have to understand. In a lot of these situations, it is just not worth taking that risk. That's a lot of what Warzone is, and if you can minimize your risk, you're going to be a lot better of a player. Because what I'm talking about is, even if I do win this gunfight, say I down him, okay, there could be another teammate right behind him. Could be. Who knows? There could also be another kid, maybe his teammate, maybe not, another kid coming through that door. Or there could also be a kid coming behind me, probably has deady, who knows? You never know. So just try to take all of these things into consideration as soon as possible. in the moment, before you engage. These are things that should be going through your head instantly, okay? And whenever you catch yourself thinking of things like this, it's how you know that you are improving. So you want this to happen. It's good when you think like this. You know, it's hard to explain how to think like this. It's just natural, okay? You just have to do it enough and you'll become natural with it. Okay, so I peek this kid. Notice I didn't, like I said, I didn't engage him. Not yet. I peek him again. He's still chasing me. So I'm gonna ego chow out, engage with this kid. Alright, now this is where I kind of want to take things and explain what I could have done better, okay? No one's a perfect player. That's what a lot of us need to understand as well. No one is a perfect player, and there never will be. It's not possible, okay? I down this kid. This is something that I should have done different. I down that kid, fool him with an AK, so I don't have my buys in anymore. And I have absolutely no plates on. Even though I have a plate, it didn't cross my mind to heal up. That's an issue. That's the ego chow coming out of you right there. So this is a bad decision. I should have jumped out the window and just kept going. I still had my deady. So, and I had 4K. I mean, I was chilling. I could have ran to gas or something. Like, there could have been a different play for sure made right here. But anyway, I ego chow this kid. And it's not necessarily as bad as it looks. There's, I mean, absolutely no hit reg on this AK. For some reason. That's another thing. Like, sometimes your guns just don't hit. And this just happened to be one of those moments. And also, I want to point out, I don't know if you just saw, but there was a kid that just came around this corner, like we were saying earlier. But then I was watching kill cam, not even his teammate. So again, like I was saying earlier, make it easier on yourself. The guy that came behind him wasn't even his teammate, so even if he did kill that kid, he's gonna be chasing after you and have his plates, his guns, maybe better loot. Who knows? So make it easier on yourself. That's the key here. In this play, I just saw they clearly just killed my teammate. I don't think they have loadouts. I mean, I don't know why someone would be running an AK. I have 2 teammates down, no plates. Again, this is where I can be a better player myself. I didn't even realize this whole time. You're going to see this whole clip. I have a plate box and I never used it. So let's jump into the clip and see what happens. I think I threw 1 gas. Okay, so I come around this corner instantly ready for a gunfight. You know, I know it's about to go down. I'm aware there's multiple people here. So I break this kid. As soon as I break this guy, I'm no longer interested in chasing him. Okay? Especially in a building like this, in a 1v3, 1v4. You know, who knows how many people there are here? At least 2. So, let's go ahead and hit play. I hear this kid put a plate on. I see him put a plate on. He's instantly my target, okay? I'm no longer worried about the kid that I just broke. I wasn't worried about the kid that I just broke whenever I pushed in. So I'm going to keep that same energy. And I'm going to take full responsibility for taking this kid out of the game. That is what I'm going for right here. So whenever I get my entrance into the room, I down this kid. That is my chance to get into a safer area. Not necessarily to fool him, because I kind of use him as bait right here. You'll see that I don't fool him. I do shoot him to where he's about to die, but I don't shoot him completely. And I use it, like I said, to bait him, because the kid that was broken the first time is now going to have to make a decision if he's going to try and save his teammate, or if he's going to fall back and try and get a better angle or something. So right here, I slide out instantly ready for this kid to chow me. I think he's coming. I don't know if he's going to be here or not. Turns out I was right. Okay, so he comes around the corner, gets absolutely melted. He had no idea. I slide out because I knew that there was a kid pre-firing, but I didn't know that he was in hangar on like a heady. So as soon as I found that out, I was done with the gunfight. My first reaction was maybe I could get a little slide cancel pre-fire on this kid. There's, you know, 2 kids that are down. Maybe I can make something happen here. Whenever like I said, I noticed I didn't see this kid. He was in hangar somewhere. I was instantly over with the gunfight. I wanted away from it. So
I can't see him.
finish this kid. That kid's close. I'm just running out at this point. I'm not interested. On that little jump across the door right there before I closed it, you'll see that I peeked. That's just something that you guys should start doing if you don't do that already. Just like in simple movements like that, if you're gonna hop across like an open hallway, just peek down the hallway real quick, look back. I mean, just, you don't ever want to not look some way that is just so easy within your vision to take a glance at, you know. So that's why I play on higher sensitivity. That's just me. I call it scanning. I just like to try to see as much as I possibly can, as fast as I possibly can. And the better you get at that, I feel like the better it makes your awareness. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it.
Yeah, there's a full team in that house.
Okay, so right here, you'll see this kid right here. Okay, I don't think I actually know he's there yet. I think I'm about to hear him in like just a second. But as soon as I hear him, my first initial is this kid's not going to be able to shoot me like through the bush, right? He's not going to know where I'm at exactly. I probably know that he's here before he knows that I'm here. So I'm going to take that into perspective, and I'm going to ego chow this kid out of a bush. Could have been a different play. Like I said, could have dropped my play box, but I didn't. So this is what we're dealing with right here.
I'm fucked right here, boys. I have a VLK.
Okay, so since I'm low health, I'm at this point, like, if I die, I die. So I go ahead and fool this kid, just because I don't want him getting back up. That's 3 down from this team. So I'm trying to make it, you know, 1v1 situations as much as possible, and just getting this kid out of the area completely is probably the best situation at this point. I can't deal with a self-res at the moment, and well, I probably could, but I don't want to. That's the thing. Make it easier on yourself. I don't want to deal with this kid if his teammate somehow pops a res or something, you know? Just, I don't even want to worry about it. I just take him out. Okay, again, right here, I should have played it up. I hear this kid, but I should have just dropped the plate box. You never know what's gonna happen. What little Timmy has a fire shotgun, something, dude. Maybe not a fire shotgun anymore. Maybe it's the dual Diamantes now, but still.
Let's go.
So this kid,
No, he's right here.
I thought he was up top, but he was actually bottom floor. That's just COD sounds for you right there. But luckily he didn't have any plates, I don't think, either, or he had very few. So I ended up winning that gunfight as well. Okay, so in this clip, you guys will notice that there's actually a lot going on right here. So I was in game chat with my followers, and I was also in a Discord call with one of my buddies. So a lot is happening in this situation, in this play. So let's go ahead and break it down. So 1 teammate drops, 2 drop, and I'm pretty sure the 3rd drops as well. They all 3 end up dying right here. So I go ahead and fool this first kid. I need to start working on my 1v1 situations here. Okay, so this kid's out. And then so I'm going to go ahead and pre-aim bunny hop this just to see if there is someone there. You know, maybe if I don't down him, I could at least chip some plates off. So I jumped a little too far. That was kind of unfortunate. So I stun check it after I broke him. Stun check it just to see if I can get a hit. If I can get a hit, that's huge, especially if he has another teammate like around there with him that I don't know is there. Could have stunned 2 kids. I mean, that's a big play. So I actually end up killing this kid. I stopped him power rounds. So I'm getting shot at right now by a kid over here on the minimap. And I assume that the other guy's probably somewhere in this area along this line. Just because 3 of my teammates died right here. But I don't think anyone's necessarily over in this area. I feel like it's more of a circle hold at this point because you can see the circles right here. So I'm kind of in a shitty situation. This is not good. I would rather not be in this situation, but we'll see what we can do, you know. So let's see.
Name the best place.
Yeah, like I said, of course he's gonna be talking to me while this is all going down. Okay, so right here, let's see, I can. Okay, right here, this is what I was trying to show you guys. I see this kid. I'm not gonna chow this though. There's no point. I do have stopping power rounds. I got a stun. Play to my advantage. Make it easier on yourself. If he's not gonna try and push me in this situation, I'm not gonna try and push him. Fuck that. So I just turn around, crouch behind this. I see this guy right here. Okay, at this point, I'm like, well, shit, this is not good. So I'm just sound whoring at this point. Okay. I come back over to this way. Really, I have no choice. I'm hoping this guy doesn't pinch me right here. Luckily, I don't know where he went, but he didn't. So let's just roll the clip, see what happens. Okay, so right here, I have no other choice but to shoot at this kid. I peek with the bunny hop. I scan it. I actually see him there. So I switch my kilo just in time to try and focus on hitting all headshots. Okay, so I down this kid. I have one plate, so my instant, you know, thought process is not to go for the full, but to search for plates, especially since I just killed a guy right here. So I'm just gonna sound whore this other kid because I know he was over in this area right here, so he's probably rotating around trying to flank me right here. That's probably his play. I'm just taking that into consideration. I have plates right here. I'm in control. If this kid does not push around this silo, I'm golden. I mean, if he lets me get the plates off and keep the sound whore going, he's done it to himself at that point. So let's just see what happens. Holy fuck, bro. Okay, so this clip is actually one of my best clips. This was back when the SPR was hit scan, I believe. RIP SPR, but let's try and break it down. I did not mean to do that. Okay. You ready for the play, Dylan?
Hey, they're to our right. Absolutely. 287. There's some up here on top of bunker too. I downed one. Broke one shield.
Okay, so right here, my teammates are fighting somebody else. This guy is looking clearly in a different direction somewhere. Purple, he's watching from circle, so that's good. I'm kind of stretched out a little bit. This is final circle. I'm kind of on a burner, so of course I'm going to be pretty aggressive. Just to see how many I can drop this game. So let's kind of break it down a little bit. This kid was just an easy down. I mean, it was too easy, so I just take him clearly out. Hopefully I can get another teammate to challenge me here. That's my goal. Go for a res or something. Try to pull them into me and see what I can do with that. So I didn't even realize there was a guy on this loadout right here until I was right up on him. So that was just in my favor. Poor guy. Go ahead and take him out. I mean, he was pretty useless for his team. Down the second one. Or finish the second one, I'm sorry. And then this kid lets me get a snipe off. And then I was actually jumping around to fool that kid, but he ended up coming around the corner. So that's pretty much what I was explaining whenever I downed the first kid. That's what I was explaining right there. That's what I wanted. I wanted someone to try and challenge me as I just downed their teammate. They think that they were in a gunfight with me. They think that I might be weak. Really, though, in all reality, they're about to get hit with the gunny. So that's what happened to this team. You know, GG's to them. I just threw a molly because I needed to reload and I wanted to get some finishes. Shit. Okay, so this play is actually pretty interesting. This is the longest clip. This is the last clip of this video, but this is going to be one of my best educational clips. I think I can do a lot with this clip, so let's go ahead and break it down. Actually, let me explain something. This is a solo v19 or whatever. I mean, I didn't kill everybody, but I was the last one alive in the game, and I ended up winning it. So I just want to break down how I did it. I obviously didn't drop the most kills that I could have dropped. You know, there's still a lot of time left in the game. There's 9 teams left, 19 kids left, and I've got 4 people watching. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot to learn from this clip, and I just want to break down as much as I possibly can. So let's get to it. Hold these kids. Okay, so right here, the only reason I'm in a bush is because this is a shit situation, okay? Loadout's right here. I can't remember if I just got it or not, but loadout is right here. I can't remember how many there were, but I know that there's kids in this building, especially with the buy station being here, a Jeep at bank. You know, there's a lot of potential in this area. If I can get some downs, some holds off of this apartment building, that's pretty big. So let's see what we can do. Gotta sit in the bush to get some visuals. And behind me too. Okay, so I saw this kid run behind this tree over here. It was pretty much easy wipe. Oh shit. Fuck, dude, this is not. Okay, so I start falling back right here. Once I broke that kid's armor, I knew I probably got called out. If not, I was about to get third partied. I don't know if this guy was on his team or not, but he starts lighting me up. So my instant reaction is get to cover. You know, obviously I need to plate up. I got 4 plates and an armor box. I can work with this. So just run away. I out-rotated it a little bit. I didn't think he was going to expect me coming up on this side. Even though I was exposing my back, that kid was probably still plating. And he's actually challenging me now. I have 2 plates. I'm just going to keep falling back. There's no need. Storm's pushing this kid in. There's no need to actually try and go for that. Like, why not make it easier on yourself? I hear kids over by the buy station on the ice. So I'm going to rotate a little bit away from those kids and try and hold the kids that were engaging me earlier. Okay, so I'm just trying to get some sight on somebody, okay? So I see 2. I know there's multiple kids, so I'm gonna fall back just a little bit. Play it a little safe. No need to over-chow. Actually try to out-rotate them right here. But this kid actually kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting him to be that close. Oh, shit. I'm just glad his teammates weren't there to try and team shot me.
17 kills? Okay. Alright, that's another clip.
Okay, so on this, I see 2 trucks. My instant reaction is, you know, we're going to have some Timmies driving around, final circle, just trying to run people over. You need to avoid that. Okay, that is, if you shoot at that, if you engage with that, if they see you, pretty bad. Even though it's a really stupid play, it's not good for anyone that engages in it. It's just, you're going to get third party. That's just how the game works. So people are looking to third party teams that engage with this. So if you ever see something like this, you do not want to engage with that unless you absolutely have to.
They're going to buy. Yeah, for sure.
So I just kind of play safe until I can see somebody, if I can get some more visuals somewhere. As of right now, I don't see anything, I don't hear anything, so I'm just waiting for a circle to see what circle does. Because there's no point in rotating somewhere that wouldn't make sense. So right here I see a kid. As I said, now's my only chance because they're in a fight. Now's my time to third party. They actually just killed a team. So luckily these kids were not. Fuck, dude.
Yo, I should go back to the loot.
Of course, I'm missing all my shots right here, but it is what it is.
Last team, he's rubbing.
I go ahead and take him out just so he can't get back up, make it a 1v1 situation. and then this kid just kind of gets
He's scared.
picked at the whole game, the rest of the game.
Much of his
So
bonus.
he's terrified. He's behind this tree. He doesn't know where I'm at necessarily. I just keep hitting him for bodies. So
The MP5.
I'm trying to keep him broken for as long as I can, keep him plating up to where he can't move while I'm pushing up to get a better position. Even though he knows where I'm at, I'm still not scared. Like, if he's gonna challenge me, that's what he gets right there. So that brings me to the end of all of my clips for this video. If you guys enjoyed what I have explained to you guys in this video, I want to make this as educational as I possibly can. Like I said, I want it to make you guys better players. I want it to actually like challenge you guys to think differently mid-game. If it helped, man, do me a favor and drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. I really want to post these like every single week, maybe more often than that. I'd really like to start posting a lot on YouTube though. I do stream every day on Twitch at twitch.tv/Nukah with 3 H's. But I really want to get more into YouTube, especially with this kind of video. I think it's pretty unique. A lot of people don't do this for Warzone, so I feel like it's pretty different. And I just want to help as much people out as I possibly can. I feel like it'd make me a better player too. So if you guys did enjoy, please do me a favor, hit a like and subscribe. Like I said, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you boys later. Take it easy. Peace.